Hello everybody, this 20-minute asana routine is designed to gently guide you through foundational yoga poses, helping you build strength, flexibility and peace of mind. This is for beginners. Let's get started. Stand on the top of your mat, join your feet, hands in prayers, elbows tucked to your body, stomach tucked in, jaw relaxed, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we'll practice the set of Surya Namaskar. First, to warm up your body, please don't push yourself. This is the first set of Surya Namaskar, so make it just comfortable. Inhale and take your hands up and arch back. While exhaling, hinge from your hips and bend forward. Keep your gaze right in between your arms. Keep your spine straight. Place your palms completely on the floor. If you can't, then bend your knees and place the palm completely on the floor, or else keep your knees straight and keep your palms beside your feet. Head and neck relaxed. Now take your right leg back. Drop your knee on the floor, toes spread out. The knee and the ankle of the left leg in straight line. Gaze in front. Now tuck your toes in, lift your knee off the floor and take your left leg back and join the right leg. Take your hips towards the ceiling, stretch. Come in the downward dog pose. Stretch. And then inhaling, come in the plank pose. If you can see yourself in your screen, then please check your body should be in the straight line from head to heels. Keep your stomach tucked in, glutes squeezed. And then exhaling, drop your knees, drop your chest, drop your chin on the floor. Keep your elbows tucked to your body. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. And then spread your toes out and slide into Bhujang, which is Cobra pose. Please use your core strength, navel area strength to lift your chest. Keep your neck and shoulder relaxed. If you really want to check, then take your palms off the ground, keeping your chest intact. Hold there. Now place your palms back on the floor. Now exhaling, come in the downward dog pose. Feel the stretch. Take your hips towards the ceiling, stretch them towards the ceiling. And now bring your right leg in front. Keep your knee and ankle in the straight line of the right leg. And now bring your left leg in front. And then bring your arms parallel to your ears. And then inhaling, arch back. And exhaling, hands in prayers. Now again. Inhale and arch back. Keep your hands parallel to your ears. Exhaling, bend forward. Place your palms fully on the floor. Take your left leg back. Drop your knee, drop your toes, spread them out. Gaze in front. Now take your right leg back and join the left leg. Come in the downward dog. Stretch, feel the stretch in your calf muscles, in your hamstrings. And now inhaling, come in the plank pose. Check in the screen if your body is in the straight line from head to heel. Now drop your knees, drop your chest, chin on the floor, keep your elbows tucked in. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. And now spread your toes out and slide into Bhujang, which is Cobra pose. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Do not push your body upwards using your neck. Take a few breaths in Cobra pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and while exhaling, come in the downward dog pose. Now bring your left foot forward. Again, knee and ankle should be in the straight line of left foot. And now bring your right leg joining the left leg. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Place your palms right beside your feet. And now bring your arms parallel to your ears, and then inhaling, arch back, and exhaling, hands in prayer. Now the second set of Surya Namaskar. Inhale and arch back. Exhaling, bend forward. Take your right leg back. Then take your left leg back, and then downward dog. Then inhale and come in the plank pose. Then drop your knee, drop your chest on the floor. Slide into Bhujang. Then exhale and come in the downward dog. And then bring your right leg in front. Then left leg in front. And then inhaling, arch back, and then exhaling, hand in prayer. Then again inhale, arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Take your left leg back. Then take your right leg back, downward dog, and then inhale and plank pose. Then drop your knee, chest and chin to the floor. Then inhale and cobra pose. Then exhale, downward dog, and then bring your left leg in front. Then bring your right leg in front. And then inhaling, arch back, and then exhaling, hands in prayer. Again, inhale, arch back, exhaling, bend forward, bring your palms beside your feet, and then take your right leg back, and then take your left leg back. Downward dog, inhale, plank pose, then drop your knee, drop your chest, drop your chin to the floor. Slide into Bhujang, and then exhaling, downward dog. Then bring your right leg in front, and then bring your left leg in front, and then again inhaling, arch back, and then exhaling, hand in prayer. Then again inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward, and then take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, and then inhale and come in the plank pose. Drop your knee, drop your chest, drop your chin to the floor, slide into Bhujang, and then exhaling, downward dog. Bring your left leg in front, and then bring your right leg in front, and then inhaling, arch back, and then exhaling, hands in prayer. Then inhale, arch back, exhaling, bend forward, bring your palms beside your feet. Then take your right leg back, then take your left leg back, downward dog. Then inhale and come in the plank pose. Then drop your knee, drop your chest to the floor, then slide into Bhujang. Exhale and come in the downward dog. Bring your right foot forward, and then your left foot forward, and then inhale and arch back, exhaling, hands in prayer. Inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward, and then take your left foot back, then right foot back, downward plank, drop your knee and chin, slide into Bhujang, and then exhale and downward. Bring your left foot forward, bring your right foot forward, and then inhaling, arch back, and exhaling, hands in prayers. Again inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Take your right foot back, take your left foot back, downward dog. Inhale and plank, drop your knees, chin, and then slide into Bhujang, and then exhaling, downward dog. Bring your right leg forward, and then your left leg forward, and then inhale and bend backward, and then exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Take your left leg back, then your right leg back. Inhaling, come in plank pose, then drop your knees, chin, and then slide into Bhujang. Then exhaling, come in the downward dog. Then bring your left leg forward. Then bring your right leg forward, and then bring your palms parallel to your feet, and then bring them parallel to your ears, and inhale and arch back, and exhaling, hands in prayer. Inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward, and then take your right leg back, and then take your left leg back. Then inhale and come in the plank pose. Drop your knees and chin, slide into Bhujang, and then exhaling, downward dog. Then bring your right leg forward, then left leg forward, and then inhaling, arch back, exhaling, hands in prayer. Inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Then take your left leg back, and then take your right leg back. Inhale, plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your chest. Slide into Bhujang, exhaling, downward dog. Bring your left leg forward, bring your right leg forward, and then inhaling, arch back, exhaling, hands in prayer. Inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Then take your right leg back, and then take your left leg back. Then plank pose, then ashtang, then bhujang, then downward dog. Then bring your right leg forward, then bring your left leg forward. Inhaling, arch back, exhaling, hand in prayer. Inhale and arch back, exhaling, bend forward. Then take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, downward dog. Then inhale and come in the plank pose, ashtang. Then slide in bhujang, exhaling, downward dog. Then bring your left leg in front, right leg in front, and then inhaling, arch back, and then exhaling, hand in prayer. Stand in Sthit Pratyasana. Now hold there and take a few breaths, and let your breath normalize. Take a few deep breaths. Let your heartbeat slow down so that you can prepare yourself for the further practice. We will practice a few standing poses. First one is going to be a tree pose, which is very good for your body balance. So stand in the center of your mat. Stand tall with your feet together. Engage your core and lengthen your spine. Shift your weight onto your left foot, keeping your left leg strong and stable. Now lift your right foot off the ground. Bend your right knee and place the sole of your right foot against your inner left thigh. If that's challenging, you can place the foot lower on your inner calf, but avoid placing it directly on the knee. Once your foot is in place, bring your hands together in a prayer position at your chest. Focus your gaze on a fixed point in front of you to help maintain the balance. Breathe deeply and hold this pose for 20 to 30 seconds. Do not look at me because I can raise my arms above my head. You don't have to. You can just keep them at your chest. And then gently lower your right foot and return to the standing position. Now we'll repeat the same with the other side. Lift your left foot off the ground, bend your left knee and place the sole of your left foot against your inner right thigh. And once your foot is in place, bring your hands together in a prayer position at your chest. Focus your gaze on a fixed point in front of you to help maintain the balance. And once you are there, breathe deeply and hold the pose for 20 to 30 seconds. If you feel steady, you can try closing your eyes for an extra balance challenge. This pose is extremely good for your body balance and improving your posture. It also helps in strengthening your spine. Then gently lower your right foot and return to the standing position. This was the tree pose. You should practice it at least for a few minutes every day. Now we'll come to the second pose for today. Sit on your mat, ideally in the center of your mat, in the cross-legged position, Sukhasana. I'm facing a little bit of trouble in my right knee, so I will need to take the support of pillow to hold my knee in a cross-legged position. There is a bit of a swelling in my knee, so I cannot keep it in this position for long. Hence, I'm using a pillow, but you can do it without using any pillow. And now, take your right palm and place it at the line of your hips. I'm just turning sideways so that you can see it properly. Left palm towards the line of the hip. That's how you have to place your palm. So now let's begin with the right palm. Place your right palm on the floor in the line of your hip, and then on an inhale, lift your left arm up overhead, keeping your shoulders relaxed. As you exhale, gently lean to your right side, keeping your chest open and facing forward. Keep your left arm straight and parallel to the ear. You could look towards the ceiling. You will feel the stretch along left side of your body. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Inhale. With each inhale, lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, deepen the stretch gently. On an inhale, slowly bring your right arm back up and return to the center. Repeat the stretch on the opposite side. Place your left palm on the floor on the line of your hips, and then on an inhale, lift your right arm up overhead, keeping your shoulders relaxed. As you exhale, gently lean to your left side, keeping your chest open and facing forward. Keep your right arm straight and parallel to your ear. You will feel the stretch along now the right side of your body. Hold this stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing again deeply. With each inhale, lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, deepen the stretch gently. And then on an inhale, slowly bring your right arm back up and return to the center. So this was for the side stretch. Now we are going to do a few seated cat-cow pose. Sit in Sukhasana or with your legs crossed. Rest your palms on your knees and keeping your arms relaxed but engaged. As you inhale, tilt your pelvis forward, arch your back and lift your chest towards the ceiling. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis under, round your spine and draw your navel towards your spine. Continue to alternate between cat and cow poses, synchronizing the movements with your breath. Inhale as you arch into a cow pose and exhale as you round into the cat pose. Flow through these movements for about 5 to 10 breaths, allowing your spine to loosen and your breath to guide the rhythm of your movement. This is a great spine flexor. Now we will come to some lying down poses. Lie down on your mat in Shavasana. And now try and place your hands either below your hips or on your stomach or under your head, because we are going to practice few leg raises. I keep my hands under my head. Tuck your chin to your throat and then inhale and lift your right leg up. Exhaling, bring it down but don't touch the ground. Again, inhale and lift it up. Bring it down but don't touch the ground. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Keep your knees straight. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Keep your toes tucked in. Inhale, lift it up. And exhaling, bring it down. Don't touch the ground. Again, inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, bring it down fully. Now from the left leg, inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Please keep your knees straight. And keep your core engaged. Neck relaxed, chin tucked to the throat. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale, bring it down. Don't touch the ground. Inhale, lift it up, and exhaling, bring it down. Now we'll try and lift both legs together. Keep your toes tucked in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down, but don't touch the ground. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. My cook is just leaving. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling, bring it fully down. This is a very good exercise for your core as well. Now take a few breaths. Relax. Now we'll practice a bridge pose. So bend your knee and bring your foot closer to your hips. Hold your ankles with your hands. And if you want now, place your palms on the floor, facing the floor. Now inhale and lift your hips towards the ceiling. Keep your chin tucked to your throat. Neck should be relaxed. While exhaling, bring it down. One more time. Inhale and lift your hip up slowly. You could use the push from your palms. Stay there for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And while exhaling, bring it down. Take a few breaths. One more time. Inhale and lift up. Try and go a little deeper into the stretch this time. Keep your chin tucked to your throat. You could also interlace your fingers. That will give you slight more push. Take your hips slightly above, up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, bring it down. Now drop your legs on the floor and come in Shavasana. Take a few deep breaths. Relax. Take a few deep breaths here. And now turn and lie on your stomach. Stack your hands one on the top of the other and gently rest your forehead on your hands. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax. Rest your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Now rest your chin on the mat. Keep your neck long and relaxed. Engage your core and glutes, pressing your pelvis and the top of your feet into the mat. As you inhale, lift your head, chest, arms and legs off the mat. Keep your gaze slightly forward, neck in line with your spine, and hold the pose for a few seconds. On an exhale, slowly lower your chest, arms and legs back to the mat. You could repeat this for 2 to 3 times, but with every repetition, try and hold the pose for at least few breaths. Now exhaling, bring your head, chest and palm down on the floor. Now bend your knees and grab your ankles with your hands and inhale and lift your body in Dhanurasana. Exhaling, bring it down. One more time. Inhale and lift your chest, your thigh off the floor and hold the position for a few seconds. Keep breathing. And now exhaling, bring it down and drop your legs on the floor. Come back in Makarasana. Stack your hands on the top of the other and gently rest your forehead on your hands. And relax and take a few breaths there. Relax your body completely on the floor. Jaw relaxed. Core area relaxed. Legs completely on the floor, dropped to the gravitational pull. And now turn and lie in Shavasana. Now just drop your body completely on the floor. Legs relaxed. Hands relaxed. Core relaxed. Bring your focus to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Chin tucked to your throat. Take a few long, deep breaths, relaxing your entire body. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your jaw. Relax your pelvic area. Relax your ankles. Now slowly bring awareness to your body and turn towards your left side. And sit in cross legs position. Thank you.